Morning, YouTubers. Tucker here, and today me and Mom are going to go to Mad River Hospital so that she can go and get a blood test done. It's part of her gathering information regarding her working at a new place. I think she managed to catch a break, and I am glad that she will be working again. So let's have a ride. You could point them out too, and then this is the what is that? Oh, Caltrans, like the sign says. And now we're on Wabash, heading east. This morning it's 60 degrees, at least right now. Looks pretty, you know, kind of nooky skies, but at least it's bright. Yeah. The sun feels nice and warm, even through the window. Totally. Yeah. Oh, look, they're painting this place. How nice. Like peach and green. This red house here used to be owned by a Marine Corps veteran. It had the USMC flag on the flagpole. Don't know what happened to it. Maybe he passed away and another family member took it over. Perhaps. That seems to happen quite a bit here. Yeah. Eureka almost seems to be most likely a place for tourists or people to come and retire at, or possibly grow old and pass on to. I think you're probably right about that. Do you know that Eureka is as old as the city of Chicago? Yeah. Isn't that something? I mean, Eureka's nowhere near as large as Chicago, but it's been around as long. It'll give you an idea of history and context. Yeah, in fact, Old Town down by the bay looks almost like Main Street, USA at Disneyland. Which is basically 1910's Marceline, Missouri and Fort Collins, Colorado merged in one. Look at all the trees in here. This is a little canyon that runs through almost all of Eureka. Hard to get in there because it's the terrain is very rugged, but people go back in there and live when they are homeless, sometimes in camps. Another road closed area here. Detour. Though I think this should be just a temporary setback. Yeah, I don't know what the heck is going on here. It's leading to the cemetery. Yeah, the little neighborhood cemetery. Right around here. We almost rented a house on this street. Yeah. I think that might have been it on the corner. And it was kind of a little claustrophobic looking. It was small. I'm glad we didn't go in there. You know, sometimes when it seems like the worst thing that could happen, like them not wanting to rent with us, turns out to be the best thing overall. I mean, from where we're at, it seems to be quite decent and fine. I could not have asked for anything more except for it to be, you know, beautiful and currently redone, but it's not. But it's done enough so that, you know, it's livable, it's warm. I don't have rats in there. I don't have any, you know, I don't have to worry about people walking in and out of my yard. I'm all enclosed. The animals, I can have the front door open. The animals can come and go as they please.
it's all good.
Well, we do get a bit of a rodent thing. Like we had, like, when we were first at our home, there were raccoons burrowing below the front house, and I recently saw an opossum go underneath the utility room.
Yeah, that's our shed. Those animals were here way before we were. And this is their home neighborhood. And there's no reason to move out because, you know, I mean, everybody here is fat. They got good garbage. You know, they get chickens, and sometimes the raccoons eat them. I mean, you know, it's good pickings here. Why should they leave? Plus, they've been here for generations.
And here we have passed the edge of town here.
Yep. Look at those aren't mountains in the fog out there. Those are the forest. The redwood forest.
Yeah, you can't see it very well, but
check out the water. This is the, you know, I mean, that facing the sun is probably tough. Maybe you should turn that way.
Nah, I managed to get a good shot there.
Okay, look at the birds flying over. And look at the little spit of land out there. This divider is new. More of our funding at work. 62 degrees out, it says, in my car dash.
Jeez.
Feels like a beauty. What am I going to do here? I need to set
As you can see here, this is a Murray Airfields here. Recently, in its entire history, it had only one aviation accident. The pilot was lucky enough to survive.
Oh, I don't know that story.
The NTSB is still investigating it, but it's being held up due to the pandemic.
Ah, when did it happen?
Sometime around 2020.
Darn, I don't recall that. I must have missed it.
And this here is a set of grasslands and meadows that you would see cows and calves hang around at.
That's the Arcata Bottoms.
Yes.
They call it the Bottoms. It's also a watershed. There's like bay water somehow gets in here and kind of infiltrates the area.
And if you guys were to look closely at the mountains, the fog is starting to slowly lose its momentum and burn up in the hot atmosphere. But you'd be able to see that these are actually a pair of redwoods that are on these mountains. We're basically in redwood country. The whole county of Humboldt all the way up to Oregon is redwood country.
Yeah. Look over there. That's Arcata. The land over there that's jutting out into the...
Yeah,
bay.
this small land here is that of Arcata.
That big striped building nestled back in the trees was my main building for my graduate school classes in social work. So that's the behavioral science building.
That is amazing.
You can see it from here, which is pretty cool. Look, here's some more cattails growing, so it's swamp. And that's another watershed area that fills up with bay water and river water and all sorts of stuff.
And here we have the Brackett Industrial Park and
wow.
Franz Bakery Outlet.
You get cheap bread there. You know what? That's the brand we get for keto bread.
The white bread keto.
Maybe we should try there.
Which, by the way, is necessary to have if we were planning to have like a chicken melt or something like that. That's keto.
Yep. Grilled cheese, bacon, lettuce, and tomato.
Here's one good angle here of the redwoods on the mountains here.
Yep, it's lovely. Look at it, it's low tide out here now. That's why you can see the mud flats. But at high tide, that is completely filled with water.
Yeah.
Lapping the shoreline, it's full enough, you know?
It's fully submerged, pretty much, in that case.
It's removed, it's gone out to sea. You know, it kind of, it does a movement that the ocean and the moon coordinate. Oh, okay, so now I can go faster.
Here we go.
Because we're in the right area.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's good.
That type of stuff is usually fun to do.
Yeah, I like my tummy tickles. Look, they're putting more breakers up in here. That's very good. I mean, it's more safe.
And that bridge right there is basically where a series of bike lanes are being positioned at.
That's the pretty thing. The ooh, shiny.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Definitely. Oh,
Cows.
as you can see, like I said, places where cows and calves would hang around at.
Cow. Oh, you puppy. Oh, little papa.
Oh yeah, we decided to bring Milo along to grab his meds.
Yeah, hopefully that'll remind me. Resume. What is wrong with these people? Why aren't they going fast enough?
Beats me. Some people are just a little bit not in the mood.
Humboldt State University. That's the exit for it right up there.
Yeah.
That's where I went to college.
And you managed to graduate there and get your degree.
Yes, I did. That's where I got my MSW.
Sorry, I didn't realize it, but she was talking about the walkway, which leads up to HSU.
Yeah, the walkover that allows students to ride their bikes and walk over the top of the highway.
Yes.
There's neighborhoods back in there where a lot of those students live. They rent places in there.
Dormitories or various...
No, it's like housing in the community.
Yeah, like you could choose to either be in a housing or in a dormitory room.
Right. You can live on campus or you can live off campus. It's really beautiful on campus too, and the housing is excellent.
Yes, absolutely.
I like that red.
Oh yeah, that little Ferrari or Mustang. There we go. A little emblem of the Mustang horse right there.
Alright, this is my exit. Gentoli Lane and Janes Road.
We just passed the roundabout.
Yeah, and there's the highway we were just on.
Yeah, very nice stuff. And the trees too on this one
Here's
grassland.
another roundabout. Oh, look at that carving in the middle, a piece of art. Wood art. And it's apropos because we are on Indian land.
Yes, totally.
Alrighty, let's see.
Ramada.
Nice Ramada.
We were in a Ramada, I think, down in this in the southern region.
That's kind of cool.
Oh, California. That looks like an old fireplace right there.
Mad River Rapids RV Park.
Yeah, we're basically a community of mobile homes. So here we are at Mad River.
Is this it? 32.
Mad River Fire Station right here. And it's pretty gorgeous here. Especially when it's from the spring all the way up to the fall. There it is right here. Mad River Community Hospital.
Darn, where do I need to go? Maybe I need to go over here. I think it's Mad River Health something.
So we parked at a patient reserve space, and right here is a ballpark. And if you were to see over here, across from that is a helipad, where I'm pretty sure that emergency choppers would come by and land and actually transport patients from a stretcher into the main hospital itself here. I think that is some very cool stuff right there. You pretty much would see how the hospital would work, but today is a less busy day. So yeah, it's very cool to see how a hospital could function when it's at its most chaotic, or at its most less chaotic, more toned down way. And there is Milo there, anxiously waiting for Mom to come back. You would think he would be just fine with just me in the car, but he relies on Mama Dog as much as he can. Oh, she's coming back. You can tell because he is moving so much so. So we had a little bit of a misadventure trying to find the place for her pre-work test to be done. Oh, and right here, can't see it through the trees, but there was, oh, there it is, a Cessna plane going by. That's mostly the type of planes we get around here, is mostly Cessna planes or even commuter planes. We don't get commercial jets here because Humboldt County is so small that it doesn't have the necessary gas and equipment necessary to help with commercial jets. So yeah, Milo, hey boy, he's waiting for Mom, even though she just got in. It shows you just how loyal Milo is, but at the same time it also is kind of a bit of an annoyance to have him just be squealing his head off. You ought to hear when we come back from grocery shopping from Costco, he will squeal his head off when we leave or when we come back. Like, he can't bear the idea of being home alone, despite the fact that he's got 2 cats and a dog that are living with him. But nope, that's not enough. He wants to stay close to Mama and Papa Dog as much as possible. Isn't that right, Milo? You like to be close to Mama and Papa Dog, rather than your 3 sibling, 2 cats and 1 dog. It's unreal, but at the same time it's kind of cute. So we are leaving Mad River for a bit and going into Arcata to head to Sunnybrae Animal Clinic to pick up some medications for my dog Milo. And as you can see, this neighborhood is very nice. Very nice around here. Some parts, some neighborhoods in Humboldt County are notorious for having some. They're notorious for having some very good-looking homes and neighborhoods here.
Boy, I have not been out here in years. It's been about 10 years since I came down this road. This way.
That means since 2011.
Yep, I used to work out here as a baby social worker. I'd go and visit people in their homes and help them plan goals and, you know, try to get them into their own places and out of ours. See that? This is where Moscow's is, the coffee shop.
This here is Murphy's, if we wanted to grab a quick bite here.
Moscow's coffee shop. Coffee house, they call it.
Moscow's Coffee's House. Yeah, not Moscow, the capital city of Russia at all.
Moscow.
Yes, exactly.
And Arcata High School is up ahead on the left, like up this hill somewhere.
So yeah, somewhere up the hill is Arcata High.
In fact, it might be the next block up.
Arcata High also has the community swimming pool.
Does it?
Yeah, when
I
it's
did not know that.
When it's not pandemic season, we'd be able to go there and have some fun there.
That guy was talking on the phone.
As you can see here, there's like the wheat farms or even coal farms here through the trees.
There's the high school right up over here.
Aha, there it is. Very cool facade. The hideaway, storage lockups. Yeah, like Arcata just seems to have the best roads to be on. Just as good as Portland.
It's a cozy little town.
Williams gas station and all. Dutch cheese pizza. As opposed to Dutchy coffee. As you can see right here, this is Pan Arts as well as Tai Chi here. And this whole blue building here is basically Fit NorCal, push harder.
Maybe it's a gym?
Industrial Electric Company. Oh, and here's another good shot of the redwoods here at this stop.
Look at all that. What a mess.
Oh my. Litter bugs.
Looks like somebody got roasted by the police.
Here we go. Over a bridge.
Yep, the bridge over the 101 highway. And there's a couple of roundabouts that we have to go through to get to the animal clinic.
Again. Here we'll be able to see the roundabouts in all their glory. Here we go. There's one. There's bike lanes here.
This is the Greenbelt area in Arcata for students to ride their bikes or, you know, people or whoever. But this is a college town. Humboldt State University is right up that hill over there. On my left.
Yes. I believe that. I'm sure others would believe it too.
Here's the next roundabout.
And there's the other.
And there's the clinic we're going to on that corner right there.
Yeah. In fact, in my very first vlog that I made, we actually came here before. And that was to get the dogs vaccinated. The dogs and cats vaccinated, yeah.
Yeah, Perdoodle.
And now we're back again. Sunnybury Animal Clinic. What do you think,
That
Milo?
is a gazebo.
We're back again.
Right there is a gazebo. I did not see any gazebos at the hospital.
Yeah, so whoever those people were have fed a bit of misinformation there.
That's for when people have to put their animals down, that they have a quiet place to go for a minute.
Huh.
Okay. That and this.
So we've got ourselves Comfortus, which kills fleas and prevents infestations, which is something that we need for Milo. Because Milo is very, very itchy. In fact, yesterday, Mom pulled off like 5 or 7 fleas off of him.
Yeah, and if there's 5 or 7, there's lots more.
I mean, it was a nightmare to deal with.
I'm not
Pretty
going
much.
back to that testing place right now.
Yeah, let's just go home for right now.
Yeah, I think so. We've been out all day doing this.
Well, at least it was nice to get out and about.
Yeah.
I mean, that's something we haven't really done much in a while.
I'm hungry.
We had some salt.
He seemed to agree with you.
Oh,
You said you're hungry, and he said, "Wish we had some salt." It was almost as if like he was
like
talking.
we planned it.
It was almost like he was talking straight to us.
Yeah, if I eat something salty, like potato chips,
But come on.
it will satiate my hunger
But we have to
temporarily and probably put 10 more pounds on me too.
we have to keep to our 20 grams total carbs in terms of going back to strict keto.
Absolutely. So,
Oh, and I recently got some keto ice cream from Winco. You ought to see what it looks like when we get home. My mother tried the brownie one.
how was it? Did you eat the whole thing?
No, there's still a few brownies left in there.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
I thought it was really yummy because of those crunchy brownies were really chocolatey.
That I couldn't have agreed with you more on.
Where did you get that from?
Winco.
Maybe we should go there again.
To get some more of those.
Have you checked out what their wings look like these days, or no?
No, the deli was closed that night when I went there.
All right. Yeah, it was kind of late last night.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna take the highway home.
Prepare to see and
South-
feast your eyes on this highway that we're going off on.
Yep, South 101.
Oh, here it comes. US 101, Eureka. This is one way of getting back to Eureka. Another way is to cross the Samoa Bridge, which you have also seen earlier.
Yeah, that was nice.
Totally. That was cool. That was very nice.
The tide's coming in.
Yep, as promised of what was mentioned earlier.
Yep, it's 12:32 in the afternoon, so in noon time it probably starts coming back in.
These here kind of serve as like a labyrinth in a way.
These are eucalyptus trees.
And
Look
they,
at their cool bark.
yeah, and they almost look like a wall or a cavern of walls.
Yep.
Here's some more. Unbelievable here.
Look at how some of them are bent and kind of leaning away from this road.
Well, that's good. That would mean if they were to come down, it would come down away
Yep.
from the highway. There wouldn't be no traffic delays or anything of that sort, possibly.
They got rid of their little merry-go-round.
You know, these eucalyptus trees kind of remind me of the driveway that is leading all the way up to San Diego Zoo. They have something of that sort.
Why is that
So here we are, back in town. And see, right here we're at Samoa Bay. And in just a second we're about to cross below the Samoa Bridge here. Here we go, right below. Oh yeah, that was cool.
And there's the bay where all the boats are docked.
Yeah, this here is where the kayaks are kept at.
Yep.
And of course right here is where the boats are kept.
Those are all private boat owners. But the kayaker out there on the bay.
But not only are boats stationed here, regular private owned boats, there's even boats that are owned by the Coast Guard and operated by the Coast Guard that are stationed here. Because Humboldt County here is pretty much a Coast Guard station for both their helicopters and their boats.
Yep.
And here we are back home. Go, boy. Look at him go. That's probably the cutest thing I've seen of Milo, is when he runs up to the door. Hey, Bowie. Hey, Sweet Pea.
Do you have the other dog medicine?
Yes, I do. And I'm back in my room. Oh, and there's Bubby right on my bed there. Hey, girl. So here I am back home again. We took a little trip over to Mad River Hospital. Got a test being done, which, by the way, is en route. And we managed to get some medications for Milo to help with his flea problem. So, yeah, it was a very nice day. I had a good time outside. It's good to get out every once in a bit. So, have a good day, everybody. And I'll see you in the next future. So stay tuned and stay along. Love you all.